Hey everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution. Today's show, I got a bunch of new stuff planned, and I decided to pour a little bit of drinks. It's been a stressful week, so I figured I'd treat myself. Now today when I was taking my uncle to the washroom, he started getting violent. So now my arm's pretty sore, and it's coming up right into the disc golf tournament, so thinking I might not even be able to play because of my arm being sore now, but kind of sucks. Now and today too, I decided to hop on the old trusty scale, the one that works, and I weighed myself to see how bad the damage is, because I know I've been overeating for the past 2 weeks. And the damage was way worse than I thought. I'm actually at the point where I could die choking in my sleep. That's how heavy I am now. So that was a bit disappointing. Now I had a feeling that I was packing on the pounds. And I could tell because I was looking at my reflection in the camera and I was like, holy shit, I'm starting to look like Jabba the Hutt here. So yeah, it kind of fucking sucks. And the worst part of it is I thought I was really getting on track. I was going to lose a bunch of weight going into the disc golf tournament. And it pretty worked out to be a worst case scenario. My shoulder's injured, put on a ton of weight. Kind of sucks. Now I went to practice today too, and I think I overdid it with my disc because now it's not flying the same. And I don't really have any time to order a new one and replace it, so that's the one thing I dislike about disc golf and water hazards, is if you lose your disc in the water, chances are it's going to take a year or two before you can replace it. It's going to take forever to mail the discs all the way from Europe somewhere, if they even have them in stock when you go to order them, which these days it's pretty rare. Yeah, so not only that, but by the time you get the disc, you have to work it in again. Working it in takes 6 to 8 months. And if you have winter in there, you're looking at a whole nother year. So it's like, you know, in regular ball golf, you shoot your ball in the water, it's like 2 seconds, you got a new ball, it's identical to the one you had before. Disc golf, no, nothing like that. So I don't know, I could have swore disc golf designers, when they were making courses, would have realized this, that water hazards are a horrible disaster for disc golf, but they can continue to add them to the courses. This one pond by our university where we're allowed to play, it has thousands of discs in it, because it's like deep over your head deep, you can't get them once they go in, and the pond never goes dry. So those discs have been there for years. I don't know how much damage that's doing to the local water table, but pretty much a disaster to put a disc golf course and include water hazards. Like, I don't mind the little creek or something that you can just reach in and get your disc out of it and be like, oh well, got wet, can just dry it off. I'm talking about over your head water hazards where the disc goes in, it's gone. It's never coming back. Alright, so that's all the roses sent for today. So I'll try to be a little bit less cranky these days, but sorry guys. I could tell from the episode I filmed of the show, what is it, Entropia, this morning, I was very cranky for it. Ooh. Now I made that glass 4 shots of orange or vodka with the rest orange juice, Sunny D. Now my body's in rough shape and it's going to feel it in the morning, but I want a little bit of a buzz. This vaporizer just isn't cutting it anymore. Alright, there's another 10 barbecue forks. Kind of looking forward to doing the barbecue, but not really. I don't know, this game is kind of frustrating in a way now. I found that let's try accelerating. Yay! 1 frag. No, really in most cases, they've made everything so hard to get in this game. It takes months and months. It does kind of just make you want to quit. Now, it's probably just me being down in the dumps today, but I know a lot of the stuff that I'm doing in the game lately is pretty annoying. Like, I remember back when I first started the game, there was always the excitement of new events, and I could do stuff in the events, but now it's every time the event comes, I'm always saving up for the next event, and after all that time saving, did I even save enough to make it to the end? Like, look at this. This is just bullshit. They're just giving me garbage missions. It's using up all my jewels. Fuck that. I'll just take the garbage and keep my jewels. Now, I guess I'm kind of down in the dumps too, that I finished calculating everything for the pool house, and it's just going to run me completely broke if I build it. So it's one of those situations where if I build it, I won't be able to use it because then I'll be broke and I'll have to go trying to find money to get work. Or try to get work to get money. Find work to get money. So, yeah. The whole summer, all the work I did, getting ready to build it, was all for nothing. Well, at least I cut my losses this time without any major $10,000 bill. And I can save it for the chiropractor. If I could even go. No, it was kind of neat. I was just starting to get progress with my back and visiting chiropractors just as the pandemic began. Now my tailbone is so sore, it's like I can barely even move. Most of the day I just spend in agony. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to chug a little bit of this vodka to get the buzz started. Yeah, I appreciate it in the Facebook group. Some more people are saying that they really like the show and they like watching it and whatnot. The other thing I'd say to that, guys, is try not to forget to add a like to the video when you watch it. It's a little frustrating to make the show and only get like 1 or 2 likes per episode and then hear like 20 people say how much they loved it. It's like you don't have to be a patron, but man, it would be nice to get a couple extra likes. Alright, we got 47 hours. Let's burn through a couple more of those fucking shit scrolls and see if I can get anyone good. Oh, fucking trash again. I think I went through 80 scrolls and not a single good character. Just trash after trash. Yeah, it's nothing but trash. Like here when they show green, gray, and blue, they should take that blue off because it's almost impossible to get a blue. I mean, spend hundreds of them and you won't get one. I don't know, I'm almost thinking I'm going to stop buying the gray scrolls, because they are essentially useless. All they do is give me these dumb fucking characters that I have to burn in this machine. I can burn hundreds of them in the machine, it doesn't give me anything. Fucking waste of time. Like, look how much trash that is. It's like, would it kill you to give me 1 blue? Stupid piece of shit. Man, I hate clowns. Let's convert them into trash. Oh yeah, and my hockey team, the Toronto Maple Leafs, traded away my best player, my favorite all-time player, the best one on our whole team. And guess what we got for him? Nothing. Fucking like a draft pick or something. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. We just got rid of our best player on the team for nothing. It's like, I don't know. I was trying to think like what other fucking situation could go to shit today, but I don't want to jinx it. But at least I had some fun when I went out to the disc golf course. Man, was it a nice bike ride. A lot of motivation. A lot of fit people out exercising. Biked past the volleyball court at the university. Tons of smoking chicks in bikinis playing fucking volleyball. Beach volleyball nonetheless. I was like, holy shit, man. I'm so fortunate to live where I do. And it kind of makes me more sad. Probably won't be staying here too much longer the way things are going. Now, that's how I was kind of worried too. If I built that huge pool house and as soon as I started to enjoy it, something would happen and I would lose it. Then I'll have spent everything, my life savings, on something that I just lost anyways. Holy shit, this number 1 team? I think I can beat them. Let's give it a go. Don't want to jinx it, but it looks like I can take them. Oh well. So I figured maybe what I'll do with my savings instead is maybe try to treat myself in some way. The grocery store by my house now sells steak for $80 a pound. Yes, I was saying that correctly. $80 a pound. So I was thinking, food prices are definitely increasing. No, it was like $1 or $2 a pound a few years ago. Now it's 80. Slight increase. I don't know. I think what they were saying was that it was like a really high quality steak. But I'm like, really? Like $80 a pound? Used to be $2 a pound. Are you fucking kidding me? $80. It's like food is reaching the point where I can't afford to eat. I don't know what's harsher to drink, the orange juice or the vodka. Both of them give me a pretty good sting. Alright, how's this battle going? Can't even see because I'm blocking so much of the fucking screen. There we go. I don't know, this virtual cam came out with a new update, said it was going to use less system resources. What do you guys think? Does it look like a better camera today? If I had to guess, I think it's actually using more system resources because it is a little choppier. Like I cut in and out more. Holy fuck, man, this battle's going on forever. Now, the weird thing too is my stomach issues continue to get worse. So I've really reached the point where I should be going to the emergency room and getting checked out, but pretty sure I'm just going to let it ride for a while and see how worse it gets. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but the way everything's going in my life these days, I'm pretty sure if I tried to get on top of it, I would only end up making it worse. Man, this is a pretty intense battle, eh? 17 rounds and they're still going. Which I'm surprised, Samson's hitting them. Today on the vapor menu, still got some old fucking white rhino. Tastes like shit. Very stale, harsh. But a drip of oil in it. Sweeten it up a little bit. While that battle loads, let's do a quick spin in the Bitcoin casino. 17,251 Satoshi. Let's roll. 17,269 Satoshi. My favorite number. Right, that was pretty sweet. Big thanks to everyone who's been helping doing the Bitcoin casino spins. It means a big difference to me. Gives me something to look forward to every morning. I wake up and check the Bitcoin. Like, hey, maybe my life isn't ruined yet. Bitcoin might save me one day. I know a lot of people are mocking me and making fun of me about raising Bitcoin on that, but hey, You never know. Gotta take a chance to have a chance sometimes, right? Now, I think some people in the comments posted too that they like the new shows recently. I'm more laid back. I don't know what that means. Maybe wasn't ranting and raving as much. So hate when this happens. I drink booze so slow, don't even catch a buzz from it. I gotta speed up. I'll get a headache before I even get a buzz. Whew. I know, last time I drank booze, I had a severe reaction with my stomach, so I'm a little bit concerned about drinking tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up in the hospital sooner than later. Oh, it's kind of neat too. I had this one guy in the Entropia comments today posting the other game that I do videos for. He's calling me a very stupid person, I think, something along those lines. I was like, in some ways I agree with him. It's like every time I get older, I look back at my life, I'm like, man, was I an idiot? I'm pretty sure that progress is going to continue, like, same pattern for my entire life. If I'm alive 10 years from now and I look back, I'll be like, man, I was such an idiot. So yeah, that viewer, in case he was watching other episodes, he sounds like he was saying too that he hated me so much that he watched the whole episode. I was like, alright. That's the kind of hate that I admire. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of an interesting thing. It's like I've never been involved in that type of situation where something I hate, I wanted to intake more of. So I guess maybe with Howard Stern a little bit, I used to hate his show a little, so sometimes I'd listen to it, be like, oh god, this show is awful. But then I was thinking, man, at one point I actually started to like his show, so I guess it eventually grew on me. So maybe he just had to clarify what he really hates. He's like, do I hate this? I gotta watch the whole thing to make sure. Nah, I was actually appreciating it too, like how many people watch the whole video and leave a comment to boot. Because they hate it, I was like, holy, I can't even get people I like to watch the show, or I can't even get people that like the show to do that. Probably watch half of it, don't leave a comment. Here's the guy that hates it, he's the one helping me out. He's like, yeah, I'll watch the whole fucking thing, and a comment. So yeah, big shout out to all the haters. Thanks, keep me going. And I think at one point he was like swearing at me and stuff too. I was like, alright. It's like I was getting so tired. It's like now I can read some people swearing at me to get me going. I'm awake now. Alright, those are fighting words. Yeah, I had some good news, bad news from the other day too. I did an episode of my gravity well research. It's been fucking shit for gravity wells recently. Ever since I had my big recent discoveries, I'm like, alright, as soon as a big earthquake hits or a big hurricane, I can show it off. Fucking hasn't been a hurricane or earthquake worse shit in fucking like over a year. Everyone's like, oh, worst hurricane season ever, worst ever. It's like, really? There's fucking no hurricanes. Talk about worst ever, you think there'd at least be one. Now, the only close thing to earthquakes that I had to show on the map were the fucking Alaska quake. And it was so far away and no damage that no one was really interested in it at all. Has to be catastrophic really to get some views. So anyways, I did the gravity well research update, shared it on a bunch of my posts. Bam, I started to get people signing up for the referrals on Bitcoin. The video got like 200 views in a couple hours. I was like, holy shit, this is like going wicked. Then I checked the video today and YouTube took all the views away. It was up to over 200 and now it's like back down to 80 or something. So I checked it out and they said, yeah, YouTube can take away your views if they determine that someone was spamming your account with views. So I don't know, maybe one of the places I shared it with sometimes spams with views after you share it there. Where I shared it was Reddit and Disclose TV. And I've kind of disappointed in Disclose TV because it used to be like the YouTube of paranormal videos, and they were all free and they were really good, like a lot of them. So it's like, holy shit, this is such a wicked channel, we can just update all of our paranormal shit here. It's like YouTube but better. Then eventually they took away the feature that tracked how many views your video got. So I was like, that really sucked, because before when I was posting there, I knew what was good or bad by how many views it was getting. And once that was gone, I was like, fuck, now I can't tell how many views it's getting. Oh, this is at 94, that's good. Should have enough to finish it. Yeah, and then the other shitty change they made is now they took away the layout of like YouTube. You know when you log into YouTube, it's like a big page, whole bunch of video thumbnails in squares. It used to be like that in Disclose TV. Today I logged in, or this week, and it's just a fucking form page now. There's no thumbnails, well there is, but they're smaller, and there's less of them. So it's like, man, I really dislike all the changes with Disclose TV, but I shared it there anyways and got a whole ton of views, so I was happy for the whole day. I was almost thinking, man, I can start making my gravity well research now. But no, they took away all the views. Well, not all. They left me with a little bit less than half. So maybe those were fraudulent views. I was kind of wondering too, because my video got like 200 views like right away. I was like, holy shit, that was only a couple hours and a whole bunch of people watched it. Well, that was a shit round. Couldn't stun anyone. Samson didn't kill anyone. Yeah, so I figured maybe I'll cut my losses on the pool house as much as I wanted it. I have to accept that some things you just can't have in life. And who knows? Maybe my financial situation will improve. I'll be able to hire some good doctors. Maybe the borders will open to the States and I can go and get proper health care. Now they're showing in Canada that people are just dying off like crazy from the lockdown now. All the procedures for like heart defibrillators and stuff that people are supposed to get to save their lives all got delayed because of the lockdown. Hospitals were empty. They could have did the procedures anyway, but now the people are just dying. They showed this one guy, it's like his son died because he needed the heart defibrillator. And he wants accountability. He's like, whoever locked the city down has to start at least apologizing for the lockdown. Didn't save anyone, it killed a lot of people. And they're still talking about doing more lockdowns. It's pretty shameful, but I don't know, the way the world situation is going these days, I almost anticipate everything to always be the opposite now. If anything's normal, I'm like, what the fuck? It's not the opposite? Come on, Samson. Alright, he wiped 2 out. So that's why I like Samson. When he gets his attack in there, he fucks shit up. And he can dodge attacks pretty good too. Holy fuck, he just won it for me. What was with that? I think they hit Samson and it did 0 damage. How is that possible? Oh well, I'll take it. Yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone isn't too upset about me being cranky these days. I don't know, I just can't hide how I actually feel. It's like, man, I think I'm going to be able to turn things around. The drinking usually helps. Unless it causes me to shit blood. Then I'm like, oh fuck, that's not helping. That was a shame. If Samson could have dodged those attacks, we would have wiped a few of them out. Today on the vodka menu, it is Bentley vodka from the United States of America. Duty paid. I hope. No, I think it was a gift, so I don't even know if the duty was paid. I'll just assume it was. Like, who the hell would want to go to the States and buy cheap booze and then not pay the duty? Now, I used to go on the casino bus trips to the States, and when you go from Canada to the States on one of those bus trips, it's a whole bunch of seniors and me. So when I went across the border, they asked me, they're like, what are you doing here with all these seniors? Why aren't you at work? I can't remember what the reason was. I think I had the day off or something. I told them, I think they were actually going to call my boss and see that I wasn't like skipping work or something. I was like, man, crossing the border is fucked up. Then when I was coming back from the States, well, they eventually let me in. And then, yeah, when I went to get back in, I'm like, oh, all these old people bought a whole bunch of booze. They were smuggling it on the bus. And I was like, man, aren't they worried about getting busted by customs? And then I realized it's like this whole bus is like filled with people that are like 70 to 90 years old. It's like they could die any day. So I'm pretty sure smuggling a bit of booze back on the bus is the least of their worries. Now I remember that time one time too, I was on that casino trip. And this time we were going to a casino, Caesar's Palace in Windsor. It's like a copy of Caesar's Palace in Vegas or wherever, and it's in Canada though. So I go on the bus trip and I'm like, man, there's this really old guy. And he's getting hammered. And he's like, man, you want to fucking chug some of this bottle with me? I'm like, man, it's like, if they catch me drinking on this bus, they'll kick me off. And it's like, I can't get back because it's like 4 hours away. It costs me a fortune to take a regular bus. And I'm like, aren't you worried about getting caught drinking? And he's like, man, he's like, I'm like in my 90s. He's like, do you think I care about that? He's like, most people see me and they're like, you can do whatever you want. I'm like, all right. It's like, maybe that's what I have to look forward to when you become a senior, right? People just stop enforcing laws. Like, they're like, oh, you could die any day. You can smuggle some shit across the border. Doesn't really matter. It's like, back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. Alright, so it says I finished it to 99%, so I'll buy one more, see if we can fuck this shit up in a good way. Alright, look at these creatures. Why can't they just die? Alright, I acknowledge your strength, O Challenger. They gave me 2 extra purple frags and some cubes. I like the cubes. The other game I play has nano cubes. I like nano cubes. Alright, so let's see, what the hell is this stage list? So we're on stage 9. Fucking hate these stages. I like the earlier stages when I could actually win. Excuse me. Alright, I think I'm pretty much done fucking with that shit. Yeah, let's upgrade the back road speed. They need speed, that's what they need. Alright, let's do the dungeon battle. Get that out of the way. I can hardly wait to play the dungeon when my team doesn't suck balls. Because I was thinking, man, if I had Jane Austen in gold at like 130, and she was like healing and killing everyone, and like pretty much unstoppable, I'd be going way up in the dungeon. The only reason I'm so fucked in the dungeon is my team sucks so bad. Like shit, I'm at the point where I'm fighting red heroes now, and I still have a fucking purple Samson. Alright, I'm back. Look at this team, just devastating them. Oh, wait, this is the dungeon team. I'm not devastating them, they're gonna kick my ass. Come on, Samson. You can do it, Samson. Oh yeah, they're all frozen and stunned. There we go. There's 2 dead. Could it be that I boosted my attack timing? So that now that my back row went first, I had a chance to actually go? Or is it just because the stuns landed? Holy shit, there's the fucking dungeon dead. Like, man, how do I keep beating these dungeon levels? Didn't you see how bad they were kicking my ass yesterday? It's like I could barely even land a hit. I didn't change anything. All I did was add a little bit of speed to the back row. Maybe that's what all I needed. What other answer is there? So many different classes to choose from. It's like shot of vodka, vapor, orange juice chaser with vodka. I know how to live, don't I? So I'm a horrible influence on people. Never do what I do. It'll ruin your life. Worse than mine. Yeah, I'm like fighting level 220 purples. It's like, what the fuck? I wanted to do that. I wanted to have King Peter and use him at level 200. They wouldn't let me. And they knew it was just too good. So I'm hoping to just see mass stuns and mass freezings, but it's just not happening. So I can't believe it, they're actually killing Alex. It's like, normally Alex never dies. There we go, there's some stunning and freezing. Oh yeah. See, he likes being on fire and being stunned. That's what he likes. Oh, come on. Come on, Samson. You can take this boss. Just dodge every attack. Oh. Alright, let's get out of there. I beat it enough for today. Let's get some shopping done. Buy these fucking useless scrolls. Useless robots. Somewhat useful ore. Useless blue frags. Useless versus tickets. It's like my normal shopping trips. Everything useless. Alright, the advantage to these shitty missions, at least they're over with right away. You can collect the reward right away too. It's like part of me wants to get all excited about getting more robots and all these new fragments, but I'm just saving everything. So I don't really get to use any of this. Look how many fragments I've saved now. I have over 100 purples, so I can make 2 purple heroes. Got shitloads of blues, tons of purple robots. It's getting pretty good. Alright, let's do some of the arena challenges. Can't believe how fast these arena challenges go now. Remember we used to have to actually watch the battles? That was intense. And let's check out what the actual battle is like here. And because I want to do a vape. Yeah, this is a pretty good battle so far. They're putting up a good fight. Even Samson might have a hard time giving him a beating. See, this stun's probably good. Jeez, even Samson can barely do any damage to them. I really should have brought more attackers. There's no one here that's even hitting me. I think I might actually die because I can't hurt them. Well, I did eventually. Alright, let's try the luck at the casino. It reminds me of the free Bitcoin spins. Garbage. Let's try again. Right, 736. Seems like my amount of tokens hasn't really gone up much at all. Alright, before we do a mission from the expedition, let's get a quick message from the sponsor. Sorry everybody. Today's show was brought to you by Crack. Crack, it'll fuck you up. Alright, welcome back everyone. Yes, let's do the refresh. I almost made it to the gold chest yesterday. Remember how wonderful that was? Team action. Team action packed. Poison, stun, and ice. See how they like that combination? I think they'll like it. I think they'll like it a lot. Smoke them. And it looks like not too much damage. Let's give it another go. Alright, how did that battle go? good, I hope. I feel like I'm ready for a new battle. There we go. Samson's ready. Boom. Goodbye, Sword God. One shot. So that's what I was thinking of boosting Sword God, and I was like, wait a minute. When I fight Sword God, I just wipe him out in one hit. That little trick of not being able to hit him didn't work for very long. Maybe it works better when you're gold or red or something, but the days of that working at purple are long gone. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't get too down in the dumps. Usually when you get down in the dumps, it's a good time to change things up. And I've been in the mood to try to change things up and to get motivation to do it. So it's almost like the combination of everything working together at the opportune time. It's like if you lose some old friends, you can get down in the dumps about it or make new friends. Who knows? Maybe it was the right time to make new friends. Life is full of different adventures. It's not always going to be the same one. Now that's what I figure with this disc golf adventure. It was pretty fun, but even that will probably come to an end soon. At least I'll get to try being a pro in one tournament. Hopefully I can pull off some sort of career earnings. I'm pretty sure I found out one of the prizes was $5,000. So I was like, shit, that's pretty good. I could buy a few meals of steak for that. What did I say the steak was? Like $80 a pound? It's like, what the fuck? I think it was $79 a pound. Now you think for that kind of price, it would be prepared for you in a restaurant. Come with a bottle of wine or something. Then again, a pound of steak is a pretty nice amount, right? There we go. There's two gone. Ooh, lots of spinning. I like to see that. A lot of healers in this team. Samson's got his work cut out for him. There we go. One healer down. The next one almost done. There she goes. My team's nice and healed to full. I love like really heavy attack based teams. I kind of hate that strategy of just having a tank that's really strong, stalling out. Jeez, really getting into the action. Alright, this should be where I take a heavy beating. Next level's definitely going to have some reds, if I even make it to it. It was a good stun start. Although if I stunned the healer, it would have been more effective. Come on, Samson. Yeah! Samson took it down the healer. Now having that shot of vodka is perfect for that little bit of burn that you get from the vaporizer, because the two burns seem to cancel each other out well. There we go. Because the vaporizer is more of like an itch, and then the burn from the alcohol scratches it. It's like, oh, itchy were you? Try going numb. Alright, we got a lot of golds here. Everyone's gold, mainly 120 in power. Should be pretty intense, unless I can fuck them up with some sort of stunning. But I started frozen. That's not good. There we go. Wright Brothers finally got his attack in, and he stunned 2 people. Next will be Samson's turn. Can he work his magic? Boom. Yeah, he took down 2. I don't even think it was his attack that did it fully. Crime Fighter helped by giving some of his power. Ooh, a Founding Fathers. Fuck, man. They targeted Wright Brothers. Bastards. Come on, Samson. Get some revenge for us. Boom. There. At least one dead. Keep that healer frozen. Come on, Samson. Give him hell. Ooh. He damaged the healer quite a bit, but I have a feeling she'll heal herself. Unless we can stun her. Oh, poison got her. Yes. Alright, this ain't looking too bad. So far we just got the one casualty. We can sub in what's his name? Maybe Alex. Who knows? We'll check out who we're fighting. Maybe we'll check out if I need more attack, more healing, bigger tank. Crime Fighter seems to be holding his own pretty good. Everyone's at full. Oh, who am I kidding? We're going into the gold battle. There's going to be reds. There's no way we're going to win this battle. Yeah. A red Trump, it looks like. And a fucking Crime Fighter of 120. Level 130, that chick. Whew. It's just going to be a beatdown. Alright, we'll throw our troops out into the fire. It was neat that we actually made it to the gold round this time. See if we can kill one hero on their team. Come on, Samson. You can kill one for us. Holy, we got some ice action. Holy, we did kill one on their team. Holy, see that? Samson got 2 more. Come on, Poison. Fuck, there went Samson. Poison got 2. Or got 1. Poison's getting me too, though. That was an impressive battle. I actually got everyone except for 2 of them. It's a shame. I should have saved Alex. He would have made a good tank for the next team. It's a shame. I put that other wheelchair guy for DNA. So now I don't have him on the team for fighting. Alright, we're just gonna get slaughtered, but I had to send him in just to see what would happen. Holy shit, just the poison got him. That's some strong poison, huh? Jeez, poison's doing 160,000 damage. That's pretty cool. Almost made it to the gold chest. Well, made it to it, just didn't unlock it. Right, they want me to consume some heroes, so I'll make some of those useless ones that I bought. Isn't it funny, those robots that I put to level up? They've been leveling up for, I don't know, a few weeks now or whatever. They're up to level 60 now. So that should be pretty good when I consume those. Jane Austen can hardly wait to feast on them. Alright, let's check out the complete advanced clone situation. $10? Yeah, so I can get a free one. shit, again. Not a single blue. Maybe it's when you have that VIP, right? Gives you better odds. Having the VIP 0 sure tends to hinder you in so many different ways. Yeah, one of these days I'd like to unlock VIP, at least one stage. It's my new dream in life. Become a VIP. Whoops. Can't be getting rid of blues. Alright, let's see what's tomorrow's action. Tomorrow's action, I get some more cash. We'll be starting to get these fragments for Little Dipper. Hopefully, maybe by the time I get this one. No, who am I kidding? I'll have to wait till I get that one. Then I can make a new gold. Yep, so that's all the daily missions for today. Alright, thanks everyone for watching today's episode. I guess we'll make today's theme for today's episode the episode where nothing happened. I was hoping I'd see something exciting that I could make the title of the show, but I think other than nothing happening, that was pretty much what happened. Oh yeah, the episode where I beat the fucking guild war. That's what I'll call it. Alright, so whatever else, we'll check. What is this item? I've been dying to see. White crystal. If you happen to get any white crystal in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, then give the show a dislike. But that doesn't happen. If you could give it a like, I really appreciate it. And if you can help with any of the affiliate links below too, we've got my Patreon, different shirt sales, start your own shirt store, cash back on shopping at places like shirt stores or Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, called Swag Bucks. And Hideout TV can get paid to watch stuff like YouTube. And the sex machine. Yeah, the sex machine doesn't work for ladies yet, but if you need that, just call me. Just kidding. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about everything. Oh yeah, and the Bitcoin lottery. If you don't have the money to help with Patreon and you want to help support the show, you get a free spin every hour and it gets me referral points. So if you can help with that too, that'd be really cool. Alright, thanks guys, see you later, and make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor, because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you tomorrow. I'll put a subscribe link in 2 videos. It's 2 at the same time is the best.